Chinese Canadians. And those who are not Chinese Canadians, well, you're adopted Chinese Canadians, and certainly the heck during Chinese New Year. But let me share with you some of these accomplishments that paved the way to where we are able to be today. So whether it's a trailblazer in law, like Margaret Gee, she's the first Chinese woman called to the bar in British Columbia, to an athlete which many of you know well in this room, Patrick Chan, who was and is an extraordinary athlete, someone who we can just cheer on and on again because he serves us and does us proud as a Chinese Canadian. Sorry, there's no podium, so. From the battlefield, where Lieutenant Commander William Lohr was the first Chinese Canadian in the Royal Navy, to the Parliament buildings where the Honourable Vivian Poy served as Canada's first Senator of Asian descent, to Douglas Jung from BC, who served as the first Chinese Canadian to be elected to federal office. These are Chinese Canadians who stood up for our country, and those who are on the stage with me today, and all of you in this room, are the ones who stand up for our generation and our kids. These inspiring people paved the way for all of us to be able to serve as Chinese Canadians. Some of us are not, and but it paved the way for many of us to be able to be a part of the parliament that we are so honored to be able to be a part of today. So I just want on this occasion of the Chinese New Year and on the Lunar New Year, and particularly, with a family of liberals at, here, it just bears reminding that we come from a really wonderful history. We're creating more history, and there's no doubt in my mind going forward that we're going to create a lot more history for the young people that lie ahead of us. So thank you so very much, from me, and I'm going to pass it on to my colleague, Selma. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
朋友们，新年快乐！我是叶嘉丽，叶嘉丽，我是Scarborough爱金国区的国会议员。In fact， 呢個係我個區，所以歡迎大家來我的圈。I'm so happy to be here in my riding of Scarborough Agincourt and to welcome all of my federal colleagues here, as well as many elected officials. And of course, I feel very comfortable in the Liberal family. So it's just wonderful that we're all here together celebrating the Lunar New Year. So 祝年萬事如意，新年快樂，恭喜發財，龍馬精神。What else？ 身體健康，謝謝。
Good afternoon, Ni Hao. Thanks to CCLA for organizing this event another year. I've been here a few times, and it's always a pleasure to be part of the big liberal family to celebrate Chinese New Year. So as we get into the Year of the Pig, I want to wish you all a very happy, prosperous New Year, and I'm sure it's going to bring a lot of good fortune, good health for everyone. So hope all of you will have a great day. Thanks to Sharifa and Francis and Han for their leadership and helping us to get connected with the community and for all the work which you have done. It is also time to recognize the contributions the Canadians of Chinese origin have made to this great country to add to the rich culture fiber of this country. We have all called home, and I think we should all be proud of our diversity and celebrate that diversity together. So hope all of you will have a great Year of the Pig with great fortune and good health. Thank you. Xie xie.
Special thank you to Terrence Ma, who is the host of this wonderful, splendid China Mall.
Thank you, Jean, and thank you, everyone. Pleasure to be here with Mary, Minister, and my MP colleagues. 大家好，我係陳勝元. My name is Sean Chen, MP for Scarborough North, which is just east of Midland, south of Steeles, for those of you who might live in the area. But it's a wonderful pleasure to be here today to wish all of you a very happy Year of the Pig. And I have to just share this. You know, I really liked the pig when I was younger because I love to eat roast pig, very delicious, right? I do, you can tell. And I also had a piggy bank. And we all know what we put in a piggy bank. What do we put in a piggy bank? Money. So I want to wish all of you good fortune and good prosperity. But more importantly, good health and happiness, because money's not everything, right? You know, folks, it's so important that we value this great country that we have. As Chinese Canadians, and I know Mary talked about some of the amazing accomplishments of Chinese Canadians, at one point of our country, we did not have the right to vote as Chinese people in this country. Chinese came here, they were subjected to a head tax. We helped build this country, building the railroad. And as was shared earlier, there are so many of you who have paved the way in our community so that politicians that look as diverse as us are able to be elected to office in this great country. So I just want to say on a personal note to thank all of you for the great work that you do, and I hope that you have a good Year of the Pig filled with not just good fortune and prosperity, but also good health and happiness. 我祝大家新年快乐，恭喜发财，多谢，谢谢。
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Majid Johari. I'm the Member of Parliament for Richmond Hill. A couple of ridings aside, but still part of the greater Canadian-Chinese family here. Let me tell you what a pleasure it is to be here. Not only because it's CCLA, but also because we are celebrating the Chinese New Year. We are celebrating it truly with our family. It is true that we go to so many events and we celebrate the Lunar New Year with everyone that's attending the event. But this event, especially the fact that we are celebrating it among liberals, past and present, has a very, very special place in my heart, and I'm sure in all my colleagues' heart. We thank you for inviting us. We thank you for allowing us to carry the torch. We are so proud of what you've done, the base that you built for us, and the support that you've given us. It was only about 4 years ago that I was standing here as a candidate for the Liberal Party of Canada, and soon we'll all be standing here once again as the candidate. And want to also acknowledge the great work that our predecessors have done. We have so many past elected officials here that they've paved this road for us, and they've supported us, and we look forward to your support. We will look forward with working with you very closely. But having said all of that, I want to wish everyone a happy Lunar New Year, a year of the Golden Boar. I wish everyone happy, health, prosperity, and success, not only for Canada, but also for our family, our Liberal family. God bless all of you. Gong he fa choi sin ling koi lo. Gong si fa chai. She she.
I don't think that there's anything I should add. Just say thank you, CCLA, for organizing this great event. Happy Chinese New Year, happy Spring Festival. We're in the Spring Festival, 2 weeks of a Spring Festival. And I just wish everybody to be happy, healthy, prosperous in the new year. Thank you.
Once again, we want to thank you for making sure that we have all the executive from CCLA. Thank you very much, and thank you for your continued support. Bye-bye.
Thank you, our federal officials. I would like to ask everyone to remain on stage. And would like to welcome our provincial representative, Mitzi Hunter, fighting the good fight at Queen's Park. Everybody give her a big hand.
Thanks, Wayne and Aaron, very much. Shinni Kwailo. It's really wonderful to be here with all of you today. And I'm the MPP. My name is Mitzi Hunter. I'm the MPP for Scarborough Guildwood, very close to my dear friends here from the Scarborough ridings. And and I love coming here. This is kind of where Scarborough and Markham meet, right? And Richmond Hill, yeah, so York Region and Toronto meet right here at this very intersection. And Francis, where's Francis? When you were telling the story of the founding, it really touched me because I spent my years right at Kennedy and Progress area. So it's great to share that history. And I know the Jerry Phillips, I just spoke to him yesterday. He would have loved to have been here celebrating with all of you, as well as John Fraser, our interim leader of the Ontario Liberal Party. He's in Ottawa today with his family. His mom, as you know, just recently went through some health issues, so he's there where he needs to be. But we all are so happy to celebrate the Chinese New Year levy with the CCLA. Thank you, Sharifa, for your leadership, and Dan and Han and Francis for the continued work that you're doing on behalf of Liberals in Ontario. It is so very important. And I'm thrilled that Brian Johns, you're here as our party president, Stephen Del Duca, who is my colleague out there doing great work, and it's just really wonderful for us to be here to celebrate with you. The Year of the Pig. How great is that? A prosperous year ahead, right? And one of the qualities that I think is important in the pig is that the pig gives its all. Everything. Not holding anything back, right? Have you ever had bacon? The pig gives its all. And as Liberals, I'm going to say that we have to give our all too. We have to work hard, and you know, we've already said this is an important year for Liberals in Canada, in Ontario, and we all have to continue to work hard to make sure that we uphold those values as Liberals that are important to us in this community, because we see what can happen when, you know, someone else is there that doesn't share those values. So I don't need to say any more about that. I just want to wish everyone a happy Chinese New Year. Gong Hei Fat Choi. Have a prosperous and blessed year ahead.
All right, great. Thank you so much. So as you can see, that was the federal and provincial level. Now from a municipal level, we are in the city of Toronto. Councillor Jennifer McKelvey was here earlier, but she had to step out to go to another event. Also, Markham Mayor Frank Scarpiti was here as well, but he had to leave to go to another event. But we also have a few other municipal representatives here. So I'll acknowledge them as well, and if they can please come on stage and say a few words. First we have from Markham.